Welcome back, friends. Previously, in chapter number 8, we completed exercise 8.3 up to question number 7. Okay, today we will continue with question number 8, 9, 10, and 11, that is in exercise 8.3. Okay, so here, example 8, Amina buys a book for rupees 275 and sell it at a loss of 15%. How much does she sell it for? So this is the example for profit and loss. So here I already told you that whatever information is given, you need to make a list for that first, so you will be easily understand what we need to find and which equation we need to use. Okay. So here first you can see buys a book for rupees 275. Buys means it is a cost price. Buying price means it is a cost price. So we can write cost price is 275. Sell it at the loss of 15%. So here loss is there. So we can write loss percent is equal to 15%. So loss percentage is given. How much does she sell it for? So we need to find the selling price. Now here cost price is directly given, so we can use equation. So that is percentage loss is equal to loss divided CP multiply 100. From that we get a loss in a rupees. So what is the equation? Percentage loss is equal to loss divide CP multiply 100. Now write the values. So here loss percentage is 15. Loss in a rupees we get from this equation. CP is 275 multiply 100. Now here we need to find the loss in the rupees. So take 275 in a multiply and 100 in a divide. So loss will be 15 multiply 275 divide 100. Now multiply 275 with 15. So it is 41. 25 divide 100. So it is 41.25. This is what? This is a loss in a rupees. Now we can find the selling price is equal to CP minus loss. Selling price is what? CP minus loss. Our cost price is 275 minus 41.25. If you perform the subtraction, you will get 233.75 rupees. So this is a selling price. When loss is 15%, we get loss in the rupees 41.25. So it means you get this much rupees less after selling the item or selling the book. Okay, so that is 233.75 is the selling price. Now next, find the amount to be paid at the end of 3 years in each case. So here end of 3 years. Time period is given for 3 years and you need to find the amount. So for amount you need to find the simple interest first. What is the equation for amount? We learned the equation for amount is SI plus P, or you can write P plus SI. And what is the equation for a simple interest? That is PRN divide 100. So to find the amount, first we need to find the simple interest. So here what information is given? P is given 1200. Rate of interest is given 12% per annum and N is given 3 years. Now we have all value P, R and N, so we use equation SI is equal to PRN divide 100. P, that is 1200, rate of interest is 12 and N is 3, divide 100. So multiply 12 and 12, that is 144 with 3. So that is 432. This is what? Our simple interest. Simple interest is 432. So our amount will be P plus SI. Our principal is 1200 plus 432, that is our interest. So amount will be rupees 1632. Means after 3 years we need to pay 1632 rupees. Now next one, principal is 7500 and 5% per annum. Time period is same, it is 3 years. So we can write P, that is 7500. Rate of interest is 5% per annum and N is 3 years. So here simple interest is equal to PRN divide 100. So that is 7500, that is value of P. Rate of interest is 5 and N is 3. Divide by 100. Now multiply 75 with 15. So we will get 1125. If you multiply 75 with 5 and then 3 is 1125. That is what our simple interest. So amount will be P plus SI. So principal value is 7500. Simple interest is 1125. So total money we need to pay after 3 years, that is 8625. That is what our amount after 3 years when we borrow 7500 at 5% per annum. Now next example, example 10. What rate gives rupees 280 as an interest on a sum of rupees 56,000 in 2 years? So here what we need to find? Rate. Rate means R. We need to find value of R. Rate of interest we need to find. Interest is given 280 rupees. So this is statement, interest as a 280 rupees. Sum of 56,000. Sum means what? It is a principal value, that is 56,000. In 2 years means N is given 2 years. So let's make a list. So whatever information is given, here principal value, that is sum is given 56,000. N is given 2 years. SI is given rupees 280 and what we need to find? Rate of interest. So we use same equation, simple interest is equal to PRN divide 100. Now write the values in equation. SI is 280, P is 56,000, rate of interest is not given, N is 2 years divided by 100. We can cancel out this 0. Now 560 and 2, that is in a multiplication, means it is in a numerator. So to find the value of unknown R, we need to take it on a left side in a denominator. So rate of interest will be 280 divide 560 multiplied 2. 28 multiplied 2, that is 56. So here in a denominator we get 2. So 2 to the 4. Rate of interest is 1 by 4. So you can write it is 0.25% per annum. 1 by 4 means what? It is 0.25. You can give the answer up to 1 by 4, then it is also correct. So here to find the R, we need to take this 560 and 2 in a denominator. Clear? Now next one. If Meena gives an interest of rupees 45 for 1 year at 9% rate per annum, what is the sum she has got? So we need to find sum. Sum means what? We need to find the principal value. What other information is given? Interest of rupees 45. Means simple interest is given rupees 45. 1 year means N is given 1 year and rate is given, that is 9% per annum. So we use same equation, simple interest is equal to PRN divide 100. Simple interest is 45 given, P that is not given, rate is given 9 and N is given 1 year divided by 100. Now take this 100 that is in a denominator in a multiplication and 9 that is in a multiplication become division on left side because we need to find unknown variable P. So 45 multiplied 100 divide 9. So P is equal to 500 rupees. Means if she borrowed 500 rupees, then she needs to pay 45 rupees as an interest when rate of interest is 9% per annum and for 1 year. Now let's solve some extra examples. So here, first, in how many years will rupees 75 amount to rupees 904% per annum? So here, how many years? Means we need to find the time period. 750 amount to rupees 904% per annum. So we can write and that we need to find amount is given here. Amount is given 900 rupees and P is given rupees 750 rupees. Rate of interest is given 4%. Now here you can see amount is given 900, principal value is given 750. So we can find the simple interest. So simple interest will be for amount minus P, because what is the equation of amount? That is P plus SI, and if we want to find the SI, then take P on right side, left side, so it is A minus P. So 900 minus 750, so that is 150 rupees simple interest. Okay, now we use equation for a simple interest, that is PRN divide 100. So simple interest is 150 rupees, P that is given 750, rate of interest is given 4, and we need to find divide 100. Now 5 is a 2, 15 5 is 7. Now take this 15 and 2 in a denominator. So here we have n is equal to 150 divide 15 multiplied 2. So n is equal to what? 5 years. Clear? Here we can find the simple interest after subtracting amount and principal value. So that is 150, and take this value in an equation. Now next one, find the interest. What we need to find? Interest on rupees 500 for period of 4 years at the rate of 8% per annum. Also find the amount. So here we need to find the simple interest. So let's write whatever information is given. Principal value, sum is given 500, n is given 4 years, rate of interest is given 8% per annum. So here we can directly use equation SI is equal to PRN divide 100. P that is 500, rate of interest is 8 and n is 4, divide 100. So it is 5 4s are 20 multiply 8, 160 rupees. So that is what? Our simple interest. Now amount is equal to P plus SI. So P is 500, SI is 160, so it is 660 rupees. That is amount after 4 years when rate of interest is 8%. Now next, a sum of rupees 400 is lent at the rate of 5% per annum. Find the interest at the end of 2 years. So here what information is given? P that is rupees 400, rate of interest is 5% per annum, and n is given 2 years. So we can use simple interest equation, that is PRN divide 100. Principal value is 400, rate of interest is 5, n is 2, divide 100. So that is 40 rupees. 40 rupees is a simple interest, so we can find the amount P plus SI. Principal value is 400 and 40 rupees is the simple interest, so 440 rupees will be amount. Here in the question amount is not asked, but you can find the amount. This kind of question can be also asked for MCQ. A man borrowed rupees 8,000 from a bank at 8% per annum. So borrowed 8,000 is that is our principal value. 8% per annum, that is rate of interest. Find the amount he has to pay after 4.5 years. So and is what 4.5 years. Convert this mixed fraction into improper. 4 2s are 8 plus 1, 9/2 years. So here we can find first simple interest because we can find the amount after finding the simple interest. PRN divide 100. So P, that is 8,000. 8 and 9/2 divide by 100. Now multiply this. It is 2,880 rupees, that is a simple interest. Now amount will be A plus SI, P plus SI. Principal value is 8,000, SI is 2,880. 10,880 will be the amount after 4.5 years where rate of interest is 8% per annum. Here 4 examples are given that you need to solve in homework. So for first P is 2,000, rate of interest is 5% per annum and time is 5 years. So you can directly use simple interest is equal to PRN divide 100. Same this is directly use equation SI is equal to PRN divide 100. For this time is given 73 days. So convert this day into year by dividing it with 365. Okay, if you divide 73 by 365, then you get value in a year. So this kind of example we already solved in previous video. Now next one is principal is 12,000, rate of interest is 18% per annum and time is given 4 months. So here you need to convert this 4 months into year by dividing it with 12. So to convert days into year, divide it with 365 and to convert month into year, divide it with 12.